You, of course, you see your faction. I'm the faction leader of this, so you can join factions. Y is your emotes. You got P, which is your friendly. If you're on hostile, as you now see up there, if I were to shoot I'm now danger, I can now be attacked by people in, for instance, bronze. If I press P, whenever, obviously, hostility goes out. Because you can't do that while it's on, you get a message. You will be able to shoot your gun. But now, as you see, PvP is on. Now that little skull will go down over time, but if you stand in a special place, usually if you don't pull out a weapon, you get a shield, which means you are protected and you cannot die. Now, if you look on the map, there are few spawning places. Bronze, which you will have protection. The tribal forest, I think it's now Silver Town or Little Rock Reserve. Now, you'll spawn here, and you will have protection for a little bit. You can also spawn up here in Howling, which you will also have protection. And then there's Callahan, which again, you will only have for a little bit. Now, Outlaw Perch, as well as Windmill Camp. If you spawn there, as the game says, you will get wanted. Which, here you have a limited shield, but you could usually die in these camps. They're not very good. Being wanted isn't the best, but sometimes that's just how you want to play. There's also Puerto Dorado, which you can spawn at. Mostly, this is just for trading, which will be brought up later, probably. And, well, that's the main trading area, but you could do it really anywhere. There's a lot of places around now that you can trade. Ashburn Prison is where you'll go if you get arrested. For instance, whenever I was wanted, a sheriff can come up, beat me, and if I'm wanted high enough, I will be sent to prison. And not very good. I can turn myself in, which is a mechanic. Well, I can't because I'm only a danger. Now, around the map, there will be job areas. The sheriff, which I can't do quite yet because I'm still in danger. The sheriff, which you get the baton, which allows you to knock people down faster. You have your handcuffs, which allows you to instantly send somebody to prison. Now, of course, though that is a free one, we will go through the free jobs you can do, and then there's going to be ones you have to pay money for. Now, next up would be the bartender. The bartender, once again I saw it down. I need to turn that off. That is something that will get you killed if you do not do. Bartender, you have a meal and a root beer. People occasionally come in, or you can be annoying and run around, and you hold E on the person, if I'm correct, and you give them the option to purchase a meal or root beer, and you get a very small amount of money for it. If they're here as a bartender, you can see the root beer or the plate, and it may be empty. You can pick it up unless it has a steal option, bring it to one of these trash stations, and you will get like a small amount of money. The sweeping's all like, just for role play. Piano, you could play, that's its own cup of worms. Now, to go on the ones you pay for, over here, as well in a few other places, is the doctor. You're able to heal people, as well as give them drugs, basically, to make them faster. Now you also have the hitman, where you can be hired by people to kill people. Now, as a hitman, you can lose your job if either a person resets, gets killed by somebody else, or you die and you waste the money of your person and you do not get the money. Being a hitman's really hard. Then there's a mayor, more of another role-play role. You get to, as the mayor, you get a prompt at the bottom. Actually, I get the end. You usually get a prompt at the bottom if somebody goes to prison to have a trial, where you can either choose to make that person not guilty or guilty. Gavel is completely for roleplay, as you can see. There's nobody here, but I can hit the gavel. The whistle, while a currently broken mechanic, would, whenever it worked, request everybody to accept, and if you went around the mayor and protected him while he was out, not protected, you would gain a very small sum of cash.